It's amazing to me how many comments I get about how hot it is to come hunting this year, whether it's on social media or friends finding out I'm leaving on a deer hunt this time of the year. Yes, it's hot. I mean, it's not uncommon much. In any place we hunt in early season, it's generally hot. But the predictability of whitetail deer during the hot times of the year, to me, oftentimes will make them more patternable, make them easier for you to hunt. Now, if you're not seeing deer in an area, there's no need to go randomly hunt there like you can, say, in the rut, where you can get deer trolling through at any time of the day. These types of hunts, I think, are best done in the late evening in places that you've got scouting camera or visual scouting clues that there are deer in an area in daylight hours.
Hunting in the evening is frustrating. But I know why we do it. I say it's frustrating because we sit around the majority of the day and we just wait. But we make good use of that time. We make sure we've got our game plan for the evening. We go over it probably 150 to 4,000 times. But even during the course of that, we shoot our bows. Hopefully we gain confidence with that. Sometimes it goes backwards, we work through it. But overall, it's a good time in camp. And the evening time, again, early season, the reasons behind it are valid, and we for sure understand, but it is unique. It is definitely unique to not have to get up early, to know that you have the whole day to figure out what to do until you make that plan or have that time in mind for when you're gonna head to stand.
So this year we've seen the cell cams. There's still some out there that have decent amount of velvet on them. A lot of them actually losing. They'll probably be gone the next week or two from what Wade was saying, but it's really interesting for me to kind of pick Wade's brain and just hear he has all these different stands set up really just based upon what the wind does and what the sun's doing at that time. So it's really intriguing to kind of see his perspective on things. Of course, that changes by the moment. That's also the difficult thing, is you could have everything set up for that one specific stand that you're going to, and all of a sudden the weather changes, the wind changes, and you have to go to a completely different spot, or all of a sudden it starts raining and so you have to change things again. So that just being able to kind of move and adjust on the cuff is really fun, but just the fact that we have many opportunities is great too.
I tell all of my guys, when we set a stand up, you have to put everything in your favor. And what I mean by that is if you can get the deer to come to a spot to where you can play the wind and you're absolutely sure these deer cannot circle downwind of you, in early season, you're setting yourself up for success. So we try to set our stands up to where your scent's gonna be blowing into a wide open pasture that the deer shouldn't be in, or blowing across the river. A lot of times in these river bottoms, I try to set my stands up and hunt with wind blowing across that river so the deer can't really get in the river and get downwind of you. Or a pond, I love hunting against ponds, having your scent blow over that. So that's the reason why we're so successful. I mean, you can't argue with these results.